Okay, welcome again. Today we are going to be looking at the second stock brokerage act, which we'll be using to, buy and sell our shares. And this stock brokerage act we'll be looking at today is Bamboo. Now this is Bamboo. This is Bamboo. This is what the interface looks like. So this is my account, and for Bumble is quite easy to navigate, quite a lot easy to navigate. So what is expected of you in Bumble is to make sure that you have filled up these details. So your identification verifications, your account number details, your investment profiles, your affiliations, all of this is expected that you are, as you can see in mine, it has been ticked, which means I have done all the verifications that needs to be done. Okay, so like I said earlier, Bamboo, it's basically before now they trade mainly on US company stocks, all right, but recently the likes of Nigeria stock market were equally listed. That is why you can see, okay, let me show you in my KYC status. That's why you can see that's why you can see Good evening, brothers. How was your day? You can see this. All right, that's because now. Less than 15 minutes to step into the center. Now that's because now the Nigeria stocks are equally listed on Bamboo, but personally I only use my Bamboo for US stocks. Yes, I basically use my Bamboo for US stocks. So this is the home page of, you can see your USD wallet, Nigerian Naira wallet, treasury bills, which we'll look into later on, fixed returns, Nigerian stocks, US stocks, and all of that. Now I basically bought US stock. That is why in my Nigerian stocks you are not seeing anything, but I have some little in my US stocks. Okay, so how do you invest if you want to buy in Bamboo? Depending on which of the stocks you want to buy. You want to buy US stocks, you go to US stocks and you'll see the featured stocks listed here. We have Apple, Amazon, Watt, Delsin, whichever you want to go for. All right, now you remember the hack I told us. When you want to buy stocks, you go for a stocks that is dipping. Now it's actually a trading hack. It doesn't apply to all companies, mind you. This only applies to companies that have a strong financial basis, companies that are already doing well. Their liquidity ratio they cannot easily go bankrupt. All right, so companies like Amazon, companies like Apple, it doesn't matter how their stocks dip, how the price of their shares go down, the truth is that it will still come up and even exceed. So take note of that. The fact that I say you should buy stocks that are dipping doesn't mean you should just see any stock and buy that are dipping. Please, I will show us how to do your analysis of stocks and know which stocks is good, apart from knowing how strong the company is. There's equally how to know how the company is gaining them, quite a lot of things, and I will clarify that very soon. All right, but on the average, on the surface level, it's always best to go for stocks that are going down, so that you buy with cheaper money and gain profit faster. All right, so this is it, how to navigate if you want to buy gold. This is just how to go through it. AI stocks to watch, bonds. Now there is where you can find stocks. Now this is Warren Buffett's portfolio. You see all these rich men use this is how much Warren Buffett has in stocks. This is This is what he has. This is what he has. This is his portfolio. So when you hear that someone is rich, see I'm here, see I'm here. And then let's continue. So metaverse stocks, yeah, these are another stocks very good to invest in. But then I want to show us something. Cheap stocks to buy now. You see cheap stock. Amazon currently is very cheap now because you see that it is dipping. Once it goes back to the high again, you're making your profit back. So all of these are examples of stocks you can invest in. See best performance stocks. You see real estate investment. You can see real estate stocks. All right. You can see fixed income. You can see biggest company in the world. Sports. On our way like football. See I'm on Manchester United, Madison Square. Then get oh Toto. See so I want to show you stocks that pay dividends. Modbot stocks. Yeah, you can know the stocks that people buy the most. All right, you can see Apple, Amazon, Tesla, S&P 500 Vanguard. People buy the more agriculture, big stable companies. You see these are companies that are very stable. That's what I was talking about. No matter how deep the company goes, it will still come up because over time they have established a track record. So you see big oil and gas companies now we like oil money. See I feature them here. All right. So these are stocks you can buy. I want to show us yes, they are equally this dividend stocks. Now remember I told us in our introductory class there are two ways you can make money from the stock exchange market, and that is number one through what you can through dividends, and equally through value appreciation. So these stocks are stocks in the US stock exchange market that pays dividend. So if you are looking forward to getting dividend in through buying of stocks in US companies, these are the stocks to look out for. However, most of us in Nigeria, it will be very very hard for you to gain dividends even if you have to, because a unit share of Apple stocks, for example, just a unit share is $233.84. Just a unit too. That's about 330. So how many units will you now buy to now have dividends? And remember, I told us that dividends is paid by each share. So really, most of the reasons why people buy, US stocks, most of the reason why Nigerian buy is because of how stable it is. It does not suffer from inflation, the fluctuations of inflation, and equally you gain your is equally because of the value appreciation. All right, you get to have a lot of values appreciated in a short period of time. But if you're looking forward to you have a lot of money, you can afford all of this, then like Unilever PLC 60, that's about 90 you can get, and then invest. But mostly for me, I invest in US stocks because of their value appreciation. Like they pay well. You know what I'm saying? They pay well. And there's one thing I needed to understand in Bamboo as an app, unlike AfriVestor. Bamboo charges $1 for every transaction you make. All right. So take for instance now our exchange rate to dollars is about how much now? That's 1,540 something naira. That means if I'm buying, if it is I'm buying shares for maybe $5, I'll be charged $1. And if you are selling, you'll be charged $1. So you see, if you are investing in the Bamboo app, I would advise it to be long term so that your shares must have appreciated, so that the deductions of $1 both when you are buying and when you are selling doesn't affect your overall profit. Alright, so this is it. This is how to navigate in buying stocks from Bamboo. Yeah, so this is how you go about it. So let's go back to how to fund your wallet here. Now if you come back to this home page, which is the first interface you see once you enter into your Bamboo you log into your Bamboo account, you see USD wallet and Nigeria wallet. Now if you want to buy USD stocks, that's US stocks from US companies, this is the wallet you will click on. All right, and then you can make your deposits here. Let's say I want to all right, or invariably you can buy using your Naira wallet, direct top up from your Naira wallet. So just the same way Afri investors equally charge. All right, when you are maybe funding your account and all of that, this fee is to the bank. All right, it is not this fee of 100 naira is to the bank. So this you can buy it like this and then later on transfer from your Nigerian bank. Let me point at it. After you must have bought, you can now transfer from your Nigerian bank to your what? USD bank. Very, very, very easy. You can do the transfer later on, okay? That is if you cannot buy the dollars straight up, and it will just show your stocks. So how do you now manage your portfolio? Like as you can see, I have some stocks with Apple and Bank of America, and this is my returns for now. Okay, I have about $0.06. All right, so this is how you can checkmate here. I have about $0.26 now. Like I said, bamboo you have to leave it quiet, allow it appreciate, guys, and you will get back your money. So again, what happens if you want to withdraw? Okay, you want to withdraw, like I said. Okay, you want to withdraw, and you come here, transfer cash to Bamboo wallet. That means you want to withdraw. If I decide to withdraw everything, all right, I can transfer. No, I don't want to withdraw. Okay, so this is how to navigate it. You want to, and remember, Bamboo opens by 2:30 p.m. and closes by 9 o'clock p.m. So US stocks actually start trading when Nigerian stocks stop. Remember, Nigerian stocks start by 10 a.m. and closes by what? 2:30. So that 2:30, that is when US stocks actually open. All right, so this is how you can just navigate it. Come here. If you want your both Nigeria, you can have your Nigeria and your US stocks on one app, like Bamboo app. Though I prefer trading Afri investors because of the charges in Bamboo. All right, you can equally have this here. These are US, these are Nigerian stocks listed on Bamboo. So this is how to navigate it. All right, I hope you found this. You'll find this very, very helpful.